It's the Drew Video here, and this video is for happy YouTubers. Just gonna go over a few of my favorite ones and how they display positive attributes and maybe even support other people's mental health and their own. So hope you enjoy.
Alright, let's jump right in. T-Dog Smitty is one of my favorite Call of Duty YouTubers on the channel, on YouTube, and so it's just a little piece of him showing gratitude and just showing how much he cares about his community and what he's done for the Call of Duty community. It's just a really cool thing. So let's play the clip.
As of watching this video, and if you can't make it, maybe you can make another stream in the future. But guys, seriously, thank you all for the support on these videos. I'm grateful to be in this position. I'm extremely happy with the direction and the comments and the likes, and I am grateful. And I don't want to say too many corny things, but another thing is a lot of you guys have been DMing me on Twitter telling me that I'm in your 0.1% of views. I am not.
Just want to say one thing. Showing gratitude or even saying things that are corny, or really corny, it's just showing appreciation for the people around you, and even setting boundaries. So, you know, he's built a good following, and it shows.
What's the word I'm looking for? The platform that you've given me, I am very grateful for. And so thank you for that. Again, subscribe, put your noties on, leave a like. It helps the channel. And we're just going to keep talking about COD, man. We're going to keep keeping it real, having discussions with y'all. And, I think that's it.
And for those of you that follow video games and the Call of Duty, or in the Call of Duty community, you know that Black Ops 7 isn't well received, but he's keeping a positive attitude and still making cool content for people to listen to or even watch. So kudos to him. That part. But you can just tell that she, even if she's comparing herself in this moment that I'm about to play here, she still appreciates or finds the strengths in others. And so let's play it.
Attitude. Vanessa seems to approach everything that she does with this like positivity and determination.
How long would I have to work out to be able to look like you?
Just come to me every day. We'll take care of that.
At one point, all the women attend an exercise boot camp, and look at everyone's faces. Now look at Vanessa. That's her vibe the entire workout, and in pretty much every workout they attend during the entire show. She always gives it everything she's got. You never hear her complain about a workout, and she's always just like looking on the bright side and motivating her friends. She just has this
And so I just want to chime in here for anyone that would probably be reviewing a video like this, may not even recognize the positive mental health aspects of the people in these videos. They may just go straight to judging and criticizing one of Gottman's 4 horsemen. And so it's good that she is able to see multiple sides of each video that she does. It's not just taking a bias towards one particular person or entity. So it's just something I want to recognize.
Positive, can-do attitude that's obviously served her extremely well in her change process. Right after she got her surgery, Dr. Proctor suggested that she start weightlifting, and she just jumped right into it. And today she's always posting videos of her workouts, so she's clearly kept up with it as well. I think the moral of the story is a positive attitude will take you far. Now, we can't talk about Vanessa's success story without talking about how confident she is. This woman radiates confidence. It is one of her most, if not her most, inspiring qualities.
And so, yeah, again, confidence. Confidence is about your ability to do something, and I think she could even talk about this individual's self-esteem. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. Confidence is how you feel about your abilities. And so, yeah, it's just looking at multiple angles when either analyzing someone's behavior, analyzing someone's life, and thinking about it from all angles and not being judgmental. And so, yeah, just a really good video as well. So for our next individual, we'll be covering Tuv, or Birdie. This person inspired me to start doing this in the first place. And yes, he talks about his depression and his anxiety in this video in particular as well. But I don't think that says that he's a sad person or anything like that. I think he's able to regulate his emotions and be vulnerable with his audience. And so this is why he's categorized as being a happy individual that works in the YouTube space.
We called the suicide hotline for the first time last year in 2023, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I've actually publicly said on my second Instagram account that 2023 was the worst year of my life in terms of everything.
And so, just so you know, that any suicide ideation or feelings of hopelessness, in my opinion, are common. And I was going to say normal, but in a normal emotional state, it's usually not, that usually doesn't happen. But as someone who has felt this way in my portion of my life, I know exactly what that feels like. And so I'm not going to say it's normal, but it's common. I wouldn't even want to use the word normal because I don't really think it exists in people. I think everyone is so unique and so has their own quirks. But I really resonate with this piece because I've gone through so much in my mental health that it's inspired me to make this YouTube channel, as well as do things I didn't expect. We can talk more about that in another video, but yeah, it's hard to open up this way, and he should be proud of himself for that.
Like, relationship-wise, life-wise, numbers-wise, I just, I wasn't feeling it. I couldn't figure out what was the problem. Now, looking back, I'm pretty sure I know what it was, but it was horrible having back-to-back horrible years. And in 2022, I had a life-changing surgery. I was going through a breakup that happened that previous year. And then in 2023, I again had relationship problems, and my mental state really took a dive when I started living alone. It's ironic, you know, that's what you want as a young adult. Oh, I want to move out of my parents' place. I want to stay up all night because like I could afford to. But those first 2 to 3 months of living alone truly drove me down to the like rock bottom. I couldn't take it anymore. I have this like insecurity that it's just because I can't smoke weed. I know it sounds like a first world problem, but like,
and so it goes into this, I think, yeah, some sort of insecurity with marijuana. And so we'll just skip over that, but I want to go to part of the interview where he talks about how much he loves doing what he does.
me, but I definitely do. I do want children, Brett. My music, huh? Very detailed, and I know I live alone, but I got my son Mojo. Y'all know that. So Mojo been holding me down, Brett. Yeah. So loneliness is my biggest fear. That got me thinking. it kind of stung a little bit, you know, like, is it true that you guys don't watch me for me? I think I explained stories pretty good. I understand if, like, because the topics I talk about are really good. You know, shout out to me for those ideas. I like to think that you guys like me for me. I get recognized in public a lot, so, you know, I know that person content was in the minority, but believe me, it stung. Something I really want to talk about in this video is Latino YouTubers. There's not many of us. There are a ton of white creators, there are a ton of black creators. Likeness upon me. If I was doing my little silly videos, he probably would.
So it's a really eye-opening video that he posted here. I haven't watched this in a while, so I think I made the assumption that he had an ending where he was showing a lot of gratitude and appreciation for his audience for hitting 2 million subscribers. And one thing I want to talk about real quick here is that the thing I love about Tubbs videos is he's a really good storyteller, and a lot of the stuff he talks about can be somewhat gruesome, even hard for people's mental health, even including his own. But it seems like he always has this resilience where, yeah, he may have his moments of feeling down or feeling low, but you can tell he is very passionate about what he does. And even just talking about animatronics and things like that, you can just tell he truly enjoys being around people and being in this space. I think that's just really important for the longevity of his career and his happiness.
And that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And again, I am not a mental health professional. This is just something I'm very passionate about. And I hope you make your way back to my channel soon. And can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.